when the season started. The Reds had a 1.3% chance of making it. The Dodgers were expected to be there, and they were. And then bottom of the first, Shohei Ohtani, y'all better back up, suckers. I'm feeling good today.
Immediately.
Leadoff home run, almost 118 miles an hour off the bat for exit velo. Top of the third, Blake Snell gets Noelvi Marte swinging, and Blake had it going for the Dodgers early. Teoscar Hernandez hits it deep. So deep he put that pitch to sleep. 3-run shot.
Look at that bat flip.
Oh, it was professional. Dodgers take a 4-0 lead. Very next batter, Tommy Edman. Yo, can I get a taste? Yes, you can. Solo home run. The Dodgers bench is like, yo, we are digging it. Rob Lowe, yeah, he still looks that young. Dodgers score 4 in the third. They take a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the fifth, Hernandez. K-Lo-K, we all getting spicy. That one to right center, or right field, really. He knew it was gone as soon as he hit it. Second of the game for him. Dodgers are up 6-0. They scored all their runs on home runs. Meanwhile, Snell still out here handing out the vapors. Strikeout there, and then gets Marte again. Snell, 7 innings. He did give up 2 earned runs late. He struck out 9. Bottom of the 6th, Shohei. Thank you, sir. May I have another? The Dodgers hit 5 home runs, tying the postseason record for the franchise, and it's 8-0. But the Reds gave us some drama late. It ended up being 10-5 here. Bases loaded in the 8th. Tyler Stevenson goes down swinging. Dodgers get it. 10-5, game 1. Teoscar Hernandez, he hit 2 home runs. The team hit 5, but Teoscar, it was Ohtani who hit that first one in the first inning. How motivating and invigorating was that home run for you guys to then go on and bang out 5 total?
It's always great to start the game like that, winning the game. You just try to push it, and trying to punch first. Thanks to Ohtani, he did that. That was a great swing from him. And from there, we just trying to get good at bats, get on, and just trying to do the big hit.
You know, you yourself had a couple of big punches as well. 1 in the third, 1 in the 5th. Both of them, though, Teoscar, 390 feet. Which one did you like more?
The one to right field. I think that's is a better swing. It feels great when you hit the ball like that to right center. Especially me, that's how I like to hit the ball over there.
Hey, you've obviously been in a lot of postseason situations with the success of the Dodgers as of late, but we always hear that, once you get to the postseason, the intensity, gets knocked up a few notches. From a player's perspective, Teoscar, where do you feel that increased intensity once you get to the playoffs?
It's just a matter of every play. Every little thing matters in these games. And for me, it just, I try to be more focused on the things that I need to do to help this team win. Not thinking about my results, it's just the results for the team.
You had an 8-0 lead on the Reds, and that is a team that has said for a long time now, don't count us out. What did you learn about them and their comeback in this game tonight?
I mean, they were passing. They were taking good at-bats at the end of the game. They know our bullpen was struggling in that situations, and they understand that. They take some good pitches. They fight some pitches, and take the walks. They put pressure, credit to them. So tomorrow we're just going to try to get some runs, and hopefully our pitching side keep doing the things that they've been doing lately.
Come back and do it all again tomorrow.
Right.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Usually a pretty good formula.
Yeah, the win for the Dodgers tonight. They'll try to make it the win for the series tomorrow. Thanks for your time.
All right, so LA gets it done. Earlier, on the other side of the country, it was the Yankees and the Red Sox trading swings in the Bronx. There's Aaron Judge. And how about Garrett Crochet making his first career playoff start? But Max Fried also dealing in his playoff debut for the Yankees. He went 6 1/3, did not give up an earned run. First pitcher with 6 scoreless innings in a Yankees playoff debut in 24 years. After Fried left the game, you had Luke Weaver in, and Nick Sogard grounds one into right center. That goes all the way to Judge. So now you've got runners at second and third because he was on his hustle from jump. Next batter, Masataka Yoshida coming through like the rent is due. Base hit up the middle that brings in 2 runs, and the Red Sox take a 2-1 lead. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 2-1, and Crochet still on the bump and still dealing. First American League pitcher with 10 Ks and no walks in his first career playoff start. He had 11 Ks total over 7 2/3. How about that for a dominant performance? So Aroldis Chapman comes in to try to get the 4-out save. He's got runner on second and 2 outs here. Jose Caballero. Oh, what is happening?
Chaos. Communicate.
Julio Abreu comes all the way over from right field. Close call, but they get the out. We go to the 9th. Alex Bregman. So many clutch at bats for him back with the Astros when they were winning the World Series. How about that one? That double brought in another run. Red Sox take a 3-1 lead. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Aaron Judge.
Oh, boy.
Got a runner on. Base hit up the middle. So now you got 2 on and nobody out. The next batter is Cody Bellinger. He makes a good thing keep happening. That's 3 straight singles off Chapman to start the 9th inning. The next batter, Giancarlo Stanton. Bases loaded, 0-2 pitch. He swings through a splitter. Huge strikeout there. Next batter, Jazz Chisholm. Fly ball to right, not deep enough to send the runner from third, so bases still loaded, and now it's 2 outs. The next batter, Trent Grisham. Waves through a fastball. Chapman gets out of the jam. Red Sox win it 3-1, their first playoff win since 2021.
I mean, I think we can refer to him as a friend of the program, right?
Oh, 1,000%.
Alex Cora, good to see you. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us. What do you want to say about your pitcher?
Garrett was outstanding. During the season, you take care of your starters for days like this, right? Pitch count, you skip a start here and there. You spread his starts out. So when the fun starts, you can let him go. And tonight was the perfect example. He was outstanding, no walks, all those strikeouts, always on control. And then Chapman had the big out in the 8th, and then that was very interesting in the 9th. But he kept making pitches, and we ended up winning the game.
Alex, we had some word that a couple of your guys feeling under the weather, including Crochet. How much did that affect the ball club, and you guys still come out and get this win?
Yeah, we got a few guys that are, grinding right now. Bregman, Trevor. I don't think Crochet feels that way, the way he pitched today. But
it didn't look like it.
Stuff that happens during the season, right? It's stuff that happens during the season, and we just have to deal with it.
Obviously, there were a couple of dramatic moments in the game. You just talked about, obviously the 9th inning with Aroldis there. But there was also the Caballero hit where your 2 outfielders didn't appear to be communicating, and it was darn near a collision. What was going through your mind watching that happen? Because we can't say the words that we were saying.
Now, you know what? One of the things that I tell the guys, as long as they're trying, we're not going to be upset at them. Obviously, communication comes into play, but, Willie make the play, and we move on to the next inning.
Alex, you obviously been around the game for a long time. You know what it's like to go win championships, but you hadn't been in the playoffs the last couple of years. I wonder for you personally, getting back and having this type of atmosphere again and seeing your ball club overcome that adversity on the road, what was that like for you getting back in the mix of things?
No, it's great. This is a great scenario. The fans are into it from pitch one. There was a lot of people before the start of the game, and it's Yankees Red Sox, and it's not going to be easy. We still have one more game to win, and hopefully we can accomplish that so we can go to Toronto.
Alex, as always, we appreciate the time, and congrats on getting back in the win column here in the playoffs against the Yankees in Game 1.
The AL wild card, Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Of course, this is Game 1. Tarek Skubal on the mound after some shenanigans. Skubal was, he was Skubal-y.
That's not a word.
Is it a word? It is now.
Making up words.
Skubal with 4 strikeouts through 3 innings. But I want you to keep this in mind. This Tiger squad lost Skubal's final 3 starts, 2 of them against the Guardians. Bottom of the 4th, Guardians down 1-0. Gabriel Reyes. Chopper up the middle. Skubal fields it, throws it home. Martinez called out on Angel Martinez, but Stephen Vogt's like, hold up. wait a minute. We need to review that.
He looked out.
And
Oh, no, he
Martinez,
saved.
no, look at that sneaky little hands. Betwixt the wickets. And we have a tie game. Top of the 7th, still tied. Gaddis on the mound now for Cleveland. He's got runners on the corners. Zach McKinstry lays down the butt. Riley Green coming in hot. Tigers take the 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 7th. Scooble's like, I still got this. Well, that's a 100-mile-an-hour sinker. That's a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Reminder, we're in the 7th. That's 101. 14 strikeouts, the most by any pitcher in a road postseason game since the year 2000. Bottom of the 9th. Guardians down 2-1. Jose Ramirez at the plate. Line drive to Javi Baez. Baez, the stop, throws to first. Spencer Torkelson can't come up with it. And Ramirez is running his way. So now we got the tying run for the Guardians very much in scoring position. 2 batters later, there's 1 out. Manzardo, chopper, back to the mound. Will Vest fields it. Gets Ramirez in a rundown.
That hurt.
Didn't talk after the game, did Ramirez. He said he was running on the contact. 2 outs. Well, make it 3, end the game. Baez there to make the catch for the final out. Tigers get the win, 2-1.
I just know that I was bought in on every single throw that I made today. And that's what I mean really matters, is me trying to execute every pitch. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to be perfect. I think the game's best don't really execute the pitch, but like 20-something% of the time. So it's just about being bought in. That's what I mean by that. It's not about actually executing pitches, and I think I did a really good job of that.
Backs have been against the wall for 3 months. You know, what's one more day? Like I said, the way Tarek Skubal threw the ball tonight, I don't know if anybody's scoring off of him. He was absolutely outstanding. It took a little bit of guard ball, turmoil there just to get one, and really battled. But he was some kind of special today.
Where is the breaking news animation? Perhaps that this just in, because Skubal is really good. 14 strikeouts, that ties the Tigers' postseason record. It also takes him to 34 for his own career. Look, there's only one player in Major League Baseball history with more strikeouts in their first 4 postseason appearances. His name, Bob Gibson.
Legend.
You'll find him in the Hall of Fame. Howdy, we're back on SportsCenter.
You always wave to fly by.
Cubs. I know, I'm
You
being
notice that?
friendly.
Did you notice that?
It's polite.
Oh, is it purposeful?
Uh-huh. Whose Cubs are they?
Should I start
They're
waving?
mine, maybe. Second meeting between the Cubs and the Padres. We don't see these guys often. Last time it happened, 1984. Jackson Merrill doing work leading off in the second. Leading off with a double. Question for you, though. What's better than 1 double?
More doubles?
Yes. How about 2? In a row. Next batter, Xander Bogaerts. His is an RBI double, though. And then he gets to, moves to third. Throwing error by Pedro Armstrong. And I'm sure you're like, why is she so happy at this point? Padres are up 1-0. Because then came everything else. Bottom of the 5th. Seiya Suzuki leading off. 5 is significant here. Suzuki gone 424 feet of we need a new baseball. Off Nick Pivetta, by the way, who just retired 11 straight. Suzuki has homered in 5 straight games. This game is tied at 1 until the very next batter. Carson Kelly, Chicago kid, gone. The Cubs have hit back-to-back home runs for the 4th time in the playoffs in franchise history. The last time, 2016. That was a pretty good year. Take that. Cubs also take the lead. It's 2-1. Top of the 9th. Padres now down 3-1. Last chance for Bogaerts. Nah, just going to look. That Cubs bullpen retired the final 14 batters of the game. The longest streak to end a playoff game in franchise history. Fly that W. Cubs win 3-1.